Yet? Okay, well,
Yes.
it's live. Hello, Peter. How are
Hi,
you?
Randy. How are you?
Good. I can't complain.
Well, I'm trying not to complain. How about that one?
There we go. We will not complain. We won't. We're gonna what we had 32 minutes before the presentation start. So we said last week we was gonna start it off with talking about investing and different things.
Oh,
Let's
that's the
do
show for
that
that.
and then lead into trading, right?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be talking about that tonight. I want to talk about something a little bit more important.
I mean, okay, go ahead. You didn't it go ahead.
I just want to say it's important that we take care of ourselves. Um, I'm not feeling 100% today. Now, I'm not. I've been breathing fine. I don't have COVID symptoms, but my back was hurting yesterday, and my arm was hurting, and uh, then my chest gave me this uncomfortable feeling. So I called my doctor, and she gave me a couple pieces of advice, and if those things don't change, then I'll be going to the hospital. But I think it's imperative that we begin to take care of ourselves, even if just see, I think now anxiety has taken over, and nervousness and uncomfortable feelings have taken over, because I truly don't feel bad, but when my arm started hurting, my nerves went bad. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Because they always say if your left arm hurts, you a heart problem, heart this, that, the other. And I'm trying not to focus on it. I took a shower, unwind and calm down, but I'm on 1,000, and I'm trying to be on 10. But and the only reason why I say that is because our job is very intense, stressful, and maybe I haven't been as calm as I could have been for a while. I've been on number 20 a lot of times when I could have been on 4. So taking care of myself is uh, a conversation I've been having with myself over the last couple hours. Um, and I think because my pastor preached something today that was so relevant and what I'm dealing with today, and what he said it's time to make better decisions.
Amen.
Um, and I believe that's so important because sometimes our choices are what make mess us up. So today I posted on my live. I said sometimes the decision we make costs us our life. I got too much to do. My choices. I don't want the decisions that I have made in the past to cost me my life. That's what I posted, but it's kind of surreal that I posted that this morning and I wasn't having this problem. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Hmm. I hear you.
Yeah. So um, I'm a ball of nerves, even though I don't feel bad. I don't want to go to the hospital because of COVID. So even though I wanted to be checked, I still don't want to go to the hospital because of COVID. You know. So I've been drinking bottles and bottles and bottles of water, reading Google, and doing whatever it takes to just to feel better, about my present situation. That's it. Um, Other than that, all is well.
That's it. We cannot complain.
I trust God.
We all got issues going on, Pete. If we don't, that means we're dead. It's always going to be an ache here, a pain here. It's always going to be a bill
Absolutely.
that need to get paid. Some people got bigger problems than others, and even in other people that have the smaller problems, it's big for them. So You know, it says that we about us all pushing forward and getting to, you know what I mean, our next goal and goal crushing, I believe last week. And I just want to give our viewers, you know, because I really respect everybody's time that get on here, everybody that look forward to, you know, to what we have.
I like your comb. It's making it's making a debut, honey.
Hey, cousin. Everything that, you know, that we have to say. And I just want to, you know, make sure that we keep on top of what we, you
The
know, our
goal.
gifts that we have to be able to give to people. And that's information, you know, as far as, and just taking ourselves out of the equation. Like, listen, this what we got for y'all. This our knowledge. We said we was going to bring this. Let's talk about some gold crushing. Let's talk about, you know, let's talk about, is it a good time to invest? I would just want to call yesterday. We is with a group of entrepreneur ladies. And it's called our Wealthy Women Warriors Call. And we were talking about different ways, you know, of investing. And I learned some things, definitely. And so I said that, you know, after our next call, then I'll have the information down more and I'll be able to talk about some different ways of investing in things that we buy every single day. You know, like one of the young ladies was telling me of a story where she was working in a financial institution, and where you could like place stocks, and she had an older gentleman that will call in every day and place and buy stock in Walmart and cash in his dividends check. 14 grand, like, it's nothing. It's just, you know, so many different avenues of being able to like make income. And as we are here, you know, to talk about it to people, we definitely just need to do our research on our end and just make sure we're just, you know, giving people what they and we're learning at the same time, you know.
So we are gonna have first time home buyer. First time home buyer live, excuse me, you guys. First time home buyer live. That is coming up. Not to be absolutely boring and anything today. I didn't mean to spoil the mood, but I definitely
You're fine. I'm glad that I'm glad that you're fine. You can talk about what you have to, but we also need to stay on, especially since we have now less than 20 something minutes.
So I believe that with this week's events and the rates being so low, it might be a very good time for people to think about investing or purchasing, because they are going to have the rates go up soon. I believe when the presidency changes officially, there'll be some changes made. So people need to probably get in the marketplace, because I've never seen fixed rates at 2 point nothing percent on a purchase. You know, and that is very, very important that we understand that. When I bought my house years ago, I had 7% as an interest rate. 7% is not a regular. That's like hard money now. You know what I mean? Like some people can get a hard money loan with 7%. So I think it's imperative that people understand that 2.9% ain't gonna last long. And let me explain the difference. You guys, and it's in my. I have some of these things in my book. So really understanding how to buy a home and what your dream is and what to expect, you know, the ins and outs of the purchase, you know, but nevertheless, if you buy a house at 2.9% versus 7%, people need to understand that their payment is so much higher at 7%. Your interest rate determines your mortgage payment. So you're able to buy more home for less money, you know, and that is very important. You know, when you might qualify right now at, you know, you might make $60,000 and qualify for $350,000 home. But the same $60,000 income at even 5%, you might only be able to buy 185 to 200. That's how it's a significant difference, and it's all determined by the mortgage rates. So I think that's something that's very important for people to understand. Investing, what I did reevaluate for myself a while ago, well, last year. So my mom always said, save, 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 and save again. Lord. But when I look at my mother and her lifestyle and how she's been able to maintain and help and make moves, big moves, you know, it made me really reevaluate her, why she always preached credit. And she always said it's important for us to save. You know, she always would preach save. And I was like, oh, my mother told me one thing one day. She was like, Pete, if you had just give me a little bit of $100 every other week, those would be millions. And this was like 20 years ago. So at this point, I started to save in another way. I pinch off. Nita needs the new link.
It's on Facebook.
She said I can't get on.
All right.
So anyway, so with that being said, now I not only put money, hide it, have a rainy day fund. Whenever I make any money, I put it in stocks. Any money, like even if it's $10, like I put it in the stock account, you know, and then I build it up to what I need to do when I want to make a move. Let me tell you, it's been one of the most gratifying things that I've never understood. Because we waste so much money on McDonald's and like my pastor said it this morning. We scoundrel money. We waste money, and I honestly can say, if you put a little bit aside all the time, you'll wake up and have something that you didn't know you had. So that has been my testimony here lately. And even when it was hard, let's just say I'm not busy and we're not as busy, it gives you leverage and the ability to grow. You understand? Like when you don't have any, when people say, my son always say, Dustin say, Daddy, your broke is not broke. Because I'll never go to zero. You never go to zero. You know, that broke is a couple thousand, you know, a certain amount of money, whatever your leverage, whatever your money level is. You have to set like I cannot go under $500. I cannot go under $2,000.
Whatever it is in your budget. It's your budget. So like I tell Kalea, I never use broke. I'm never broke. I'm never going to use broke because I feel like you're you know what you speak, it speaks presence into the situation. Yeah. But like I tell Kalea,
that's why we gotta speak life more abundantly.
I always say, you know, that's not in my budget right now. I'm not spending that. I'm not doing, you know, that's not what we're doing right now. You know, so definitely because you need that. And why have a budget? Why have a savings? Why have a broker's account? Why have this? Why have that? So that you can be able to set yourself up to be able to have other streams of income, or those other streams of income can be your, you know, your safety net when you need it. You
Can I
know.
say something?
Mhm.
It just woke me up on something. Bishop Robert Evans used to say, Mishnah anointing. I had a Mishnah anointing. That's more than enough, overflow, abundance. You understand? But one thing I never will forget, he said, give your way out of where you are. When you sow your sow seed, and you see, I do this all the time. When you're a blessing to other people, God will fill your cup and it will run over. You know, and I hate to go from a spiritual aspect, but I don't apologize for it because that's how I'm able to grow. And so stocks are great. Trading is amazing. Stocks and trading, I do both. And what I mean by trading is Forex, where you want to explain it, Landy, or you want me?
Go ahead. I mean, you.
No, sorry. I want to.
You said stocks and
It's
trading.
not the Pete Frank
I do
show.
both.
Landy, how about this?
Stocks and trading. I do both.
Okay, so the stock market, and you guys that don't know how to get started in the stock market say, maybe I don't have a lot of money. So start with something basic. You guys, even the Cash App, let me tell you, I have a stock account as well, but I can show you my Cash App, I think. Okay. You said no? Okay. So let's say this. You can go to your Cash App, on your Cash App on your phone, and there's a squiggly line. If you don't know how to invest, start there.
Can you see me?
Take $50 and start there.
Pete, can you see me?
No, I can't.
Okay.
That's one thing. So my other half is yelling like, no, don't show that. The other thing is, Robinhood. I have one of those. So when I have free time and I hear a stock is doing well, I'll go to my cell phone, I'll pull it out and look at what stocks are doing well or not. If you guys understand charts, without showing you about that's a chart. I pulled it up.
It's still there.
No, it's not. Oh, well, okay. So the charts are a way. Okay, here's Tesla. Okay, you see that? So I knew what Tesla was doing, and I wanted to invest in Tesla. So I went on my phone and I did Tesla. So you know, that's one of the stocks. If you guys, you have to study what you're doing. Apple, these are a chart, and I can explain the candles because we use the same thing in trading as well. So you might not understand it yet, but no one understands it all at one time. We take one day at a time. If anybody's interested in trading, it's a great way to start and understand how you leverage your ability to earn money to be able to do stocks as well. Trading is you earn the most leverage, you earn the most money, and you can do it from Sunday night at 5 o'clock. Well, it's 24 hours, 7 days a week. Bitcoin, you guys, Ethereum, all of your Ripple, all of your digital currencies still work on the weekends. But at 5 o'clock Sunday evening, the market opens because it's worldwide. And that's where we trade stock. And they're called pairs. If you guys don't know what they are, I'm going to show you on my phone what that looks like, I think. Did I download this on my new phone? Look, I got a new phone. I think I moved everything over. No, maybe not. So, Larry, do you have your administrator?
Hmm?
You have administrator on your phone?
Absolutely.
Can you show your administrator?
I'm not going to do that. What we're going to do is give everybody the link to get on to the webinar because
Okay,
they're not
let me
going to
see.
remember
I
that.
can
It's
post the
not
link.
even. This is the thing. We have that the information for you to be able to find and yes, and be able to figure out what we're talking about, because all of that, a MetaTrader, they don't know what that is. But if you're interested in trading for currency, so let's just say in plain simple terms, it's taking 5 cents and turning it into $10. It's taking
Right.
5 cents and
5
turning
cents.
it into $50. It's taking 5 cents and
Yes.
turning it into $100, $500
And
in a blink of
how do you
in
do that?
a blink in a blink of an eye using your cell phone. We said every week you can make money from your cell phone. So you want to find out all the gist and find out everything you can be able to trade on there. Just go to the link at 8 o'clock. That webinar starts. Also, when it comes to, people ask me all the time, how do I get my real estate license? Do I have to have a real estate license to be an investor? No, you don't. However, why wouldn't you want to learn the most about what, the transaction side of, what you're doing and buying a property? Not saying everybody has to sell real estate, but it is a lot of investors that have their real estate license so that they can have the full benefits of it. So you're looking to learn about real estate. We have Pete is going to put up EXP. We are with EXP Realty.
And then
It's a
there's a
great
benefit to that as
company.
well.
Again, we're talking about stocks. You have stock advantages, profit share, revenue share, where you can, make money. Your money is basically making money for you. It's compounding in the background. So it's just not about just getting a commission check. And that's what I most love about when I was presenting EXP. Because it mimicked another business that I do as well, and that's ACN, and everybody knows me for that as well. And I feel like EXP is the ACN of real estate. It only makes sense. And for realtors out there that already have their real estate license, when you do go and close a transaction, it's just a one-time commission. But I might imagine getting that client, for a lifetime, and being able to offer them services that they're gonna get anyway. When they move into a house, they have to get their gas and electric. They have to get, hopefully they do get, especially what's going on today in this world, you need an alarm system, all these services. So realtors out there that want to capitalize on, on in the industry, period. Essential services is real estate as well. You can also inbox me, the inbox Pete. We can show you as well how to, capitalize on that and how you can offer essential services that people are using every single day. So that's like 3 opportunities that, and we know a few different ways to make money, right, Pete? Other than that,
Yeah.
And we want to also next Sunday we are going to give away 2 of Pete books.
There
Look,
you
I'm putting
go.
it out there. Hallelujah. I will sponsor one of those books. Okay, we're gonna find 2 sponsors, and we're gonna sponsor somebody for 2 of Pete books. So the first 2 people that get on here and ask a question about real estate or about how do I open up another stream of income or something like that. The first 2 people, I will personally make sure that y'all get copies, because that'll be hard copies of, yes, hard copies. I will pay for postage or whatever it is to get to that house, because we're not delivering nothing because of Corona. But that's a gift in itself, because if you have any questions about how to invest, you definitely need to get a copy, and not only just get a copy, but read a copy of Wendell P. France book. And so next week we will feature it. I also will finish it. And then look, I'm holding this is my accountability. I'm going to finish it so I can be able to give y'all like a little sneak peek in there to sauce it, just to let y'all know what y'all missing, because he is a walking book of knowledge. That's one thing when it comes to real estate. So that is a treat, and we're going to make sure I'm going to make sure that we live up to that on next Sunday.
So I'm finishing up another one. That's the buyer kind of book. Now there'll be a seller's book coming out.
Okay.
So it won't be long. It won't be long. Time.
It's all in time.
So I think it's important that we have knowledge, and knowledge is power, and it helps us understand what we need to do for ourselves. And actually, I was reading through the book the other day trying to find topics, to relate to my clients when I give them a book, tell them where to go, and what makes sense for them, and I was reading through it, and I was shocked how you sometimes you go deeper than you think you're going. But a lot of times when I talk or when I write, y'all know, well, let me tell you, everywhere I go, I write. I take notes on everything. And sometimes it just goes a little deeper, and those times that I go deeper, I need to make sure that other people understand. Some people don't quit with that noise.
I know.
So it's like
it wasn't there before.
No, but like sometimes it's imperative that we go a little deeper. Cheryl asked, how do I invest in stocks? And Lynn is interested in the second income. Definitely, I will reach out to you guys after this. We do have a live, like I said, it's going to be on a Zoom after this. After this, it starts at 8:00. Now, if anybody's interested in real estate, that starts at 9. So you would probably need to inbox me or reach out to me or Landy. It's another link. Everything is done by Zoom, like here now. You get a lot of talk. But I want to say this: focus on what it is that you want to do. Today, that was important. That was a part of the word today. Whatever that is that you start, try to focus on it. Don't just start it and stop, and don't just do it because you want to make some money quick. Just know that nothing worth having is going to come quick.
Yeah.
It's not going to come quick. You got to take your time and study it. Like with trading stocks, trading foreign currency is a skill. You have to learn it. And it's not always easy. And it's not always, you're not going to get it the first time. It took me probably studying 3 weeks before I even understood terminology. But when my friends came on, I kind of gave them an overview of what a pit was, what certain things were, and it helped because I had studied. But listen, the words say study because thyself approved. You have to study the stuff. Anything you want to build in life, you must study.
And you have to be willing to just keep
do
learning
something
as
different.
well. Yeah. And keep I don't feel like you always like, I mean, I've been introduced to trading since 2017. I would not call myself pro in no way. Yes, I stopped and I started back, but at the same time, it's just always something to learn in trading. So it's just always, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. You're not going up there.
And I had a friend, I don't want to say his name, but he bought his house cash last month from trading.
Yeah.
let's say
that's
over $400,000 worth of trading.
yeah,
House.
you can do it.
He's
Yeah,
actually one of my mentors, and I really respect him because he was a NFL player as well, and they're not living off of that. They're doing trading. You can make a really successful life out of trading.
And any other businesses that you do. You know what I mean? We see it, Pete. We know millionaires in so many different types of industries. You know, millionaires in real estate. We know real millionaires in home-based businesses. We know millionaires. You know, we
know millionaires.
Anything you decide. Yes, I like that. But you know what? We working on our millionaire status. Well, you know, I'm working to get up there with you, but you know,
I'm saying that.
I'm
gonna say this.
They say be around the people. No, it's nothing wrong with that. Be around the people that you inspire to be like. So that's what it is.
My mother said I was a millionaire several times over, but the problem is, it's not making millions. Anybody can make millions. I want to talk about that. Anybody, we all have gifts. We can make millions.
No, I don't believe anybody can. I don't believe everybody has the. I don't believe everybody.
Maybe not everybody, but
no, I don't.
People have the gifts to be able to.
Everybody don't want to be a millionaire. Some people don't have that
desire. You're right about that.
So if you have the desire and the work ethic, everybody can do what we do.
No, they can't. Well,
no, they can't.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I believe anybody can be successful. Now, what part of success that you desire, that's personal. But if you don't know how to do it, it's for naught. It doesn't grow. So what I want, let me give one of my goals.
No. I'm
gonna give my goal.
59. No.
I know. I want to give my goal before I leave.
We need people to get
Let me tell you something. What's gonna happen? It's a delay in the transition of getting on the
8 o'clock, boo boo. It's
all right. And my pet, and you know, somebody said broke people are always late.
No,
they say that. No. They said that.
And
but
we need to be accountable because I have guests that's getting on there myself.
My only thing I want to say is one of my goals is to walk down the street. You know what my main goal is? And give $1 million away to a family to change their lives.
That
is amazing. For $1 million by myself to give it away, that's when I feel like God has blessed me abundantly. With my friends, we are gonna do, and I'm gonna say this because that was one of my goals. They teamed up with me, and we're gonna collectively each give $100,000 away to change somebody's life. But I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Amazing. Now let's put it back to our people. That's amazing. Yeah. That is great. But let's get our people 8 o'clock. Y'all get on the presentation. Y'all need more information. Hit Pete up, hit myself up. Go Ravens. Next week. We'll be back here 7:15.
7:15.
7:15. We're going to talk about all the good stuff and the making money. And Pete is going to have some giveaways and some blessings for people. He might even be giving away $100,000. So we shall see.
You did that one. You did that. But we'll get something away of significance.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
All right.
Everybody have a blessed evening.
All right. Thank you, Landy. I'll see you over on the other side of the broadcast. I got to watch how I say stuff. I feel better, though. Thank you.
All right.
So much
I'm great. I'm glad.
I feel
better. All right. Bye-bye.